Darkness descends on an isolated Texas homestead. The silence of the night broken by the distant sound of an approaching vehicle. A glimmer of light cuts through the obsidian night as the vehicle comes to a halt. Out steps a group of unsuspecting travelers, weary from their journey, drawn to the ominous house like moths to a flame. Their laughter echoes in the stillness, a stark contrast to the eerie calm that surrounds them. Their senses, dulled by fatigue, fail to register the faint hum of a chainsaw in the distance, the sweet scent of poison subtly permeating the air. They approach the house, their mirthful chatter a jarring symphony against the backdrop of a silent, waiting predator. The house, shrouded in darkness, stands as a grim sentinel, an omen of the horrors that lie within. As they step inside, they find themselves in the lair of Leatherface and Sissi, oblivious to the terror that awaits them. In the dimly lit house, shadows dance on the walls, painting a picture of the gruesome nightmare that's about to unfold. In this eerie tableau, two figures emerge from the darkness, their ominous presence serving as a chilling harbinger of the terror to come. First, there's Leatherface, a hulking brute of a man as relentless as he is terrifying. His chainsaw roars to life, the guttural growl of its engine a symphony of impending doom. The high-pitched whine of the blade cuts through the silence, its metallic teeth gleaming ominously in the dim light. As the chainsaw swings and slices through the air, the horrifying reality of its deadly potential becomes all too clear. Then there's Sissi, her presence just as terrifying, though in a different way. Her laughter, a chilling, maniacal cackle, echoes through the halls, sending shivers down the spines of those unfortunate enough to hear it. The deadly poison gas she wields seems to seep from her very pores, a silent, invisible death that fills the air with its deadly promise. The chase is relentless, the thrill of the hunt palpable. Leatherface with his chainsaw and Sissi with her poison gas are an unstoppable force of terror. Their victims scramble desperately, their hearts pounding in their chests, their breaths coming in shallow gasps as they try to escape their seemingly inevitable fate. The once quiet house is now filled with the sounds of terror. The roar of the chainsaw, the chilling laughter, the desperate gasps for breath, each noise adding another layer to the symphony of horror. The air grows thick with fear, the dread seeping into every corner, every crevice. One by one, they fall prey to Leatherface's chainsaw and Sissi's poison, their screams echoing through the desolate Texas night. The relentless pursuit ends not with the sweet release of escape, but with the harsh reality of their gruesome demise. The house, once a symbol of safety and comfort, is now a macabre monument to the horrors that were unleashed within its walls. As the last of the travelers succumbs to their horrifying fate, Leatherface and Sissi stand victorious in their reign of terror. The echo of the chainsaw's whirring fades, replaced by the haunting silence of the aftermath. The once lively strangers, who had just stepped onto the porch with innocent curiosity, lay lifeless, their eyes still wide with the terror they met inside the house. This tale of horror is not just about the gruesome deaths, the blood-curdling screams, or the chilling sight of Leatherface wielding his chainsaw with a menacing grin. It's about the relentless pursuit of the killers, the calculated madness, the joy they derive from their heinous acts. Sissi, with her poison gas, was no less horrifying. The way she toyed with her victims, her laughter echoing as they choked and gasped for breath, was a spectacle of pure terror. The horror lies in the helplessness of the victims, their desperate pleas for mercy falling on deaf ears. They tried to escape, to fight, to survive, but the house was a maze of nightmares, with Leatherface and Sissi at its center. Now the house stands in eerie silence, the gruesome tableau a stark contrast to the calm that follows the storm. The only sounds are the occasional creaking of the house settling and the distant hoot of an owl, oblivious to the horrors that have unfolded. Leatherface and Sissi revel in the aftermath, satisfaction etched on their faces. Their laughter rings out, a chilling symphony to their victory. The silence doesn't last, though. Their monstrous appetites are merely sated, not quelled. They retreat into the shadows of the house, the darkness swallowing them whole. As dawn breaks, the House of Horrors falls silent once again, the night's events leaving a chilling reminder of the terror that lurks within. Until the next unsuspecting strangers arrive, the house waits, biding its time, ready to unleash its horrors once more. It's